The end of the world. The end of the world would come at an unknown time, but it would happen when the Rainon would break out of Helsanko, the sun. Helsanko would break into many pieces, and it would leave the world into darkness. So, the Magyar put Mondaza, and it would become the new sun over the world. However, among the souls that would escape Mondazan were Xeris, the chief of the Rainon, and Elosa, the evil elf the evil elf. In Palaria, many heard of the news, and kingdoms started rallying their armies and closing their borders to ensure their safety. However, some would defect to the Rainon. Some of their citizens would leave, but the evil kingdoms allowed a perfect opportunity for the orc soldiers to arrive in. Soon, the Rainon conquered all of Palaria, and the lesser realms were subjected to them. And, out of the shadows, the Rainon called the Swarks to come to their aid. Some joined. Now that Palaria was secured, their objective was to head towards Mondazan, which they did. However, the Magyar finally managed to arouse a task force of all the souls in heaven and of the angels together to help defend Mondazan. When the Rainon's attacks come, Mondazan was not unprepared, and the Rainon advance stalled, and it especially stalled at the Battle of Nymira. Here, the Rainon were about to lose the battle when they had an evil idea. Mondaza, the sun, the new sun, they broke into many pieces, sending shards down Palaria's way. This would cause disruption in their army. This allowed them to push. They managed to take the south gate with almost no resistance, for normal resistance or normal organization was not there. There was barely anyone defending it, so it's easy to take. Now, the Rainon were on Grania, the home of the angels. They continued going across islands, not meeting much resistance, and they kept going. Then, the Magyar let out a decree that all lesser races of Palaria should start resisting an open rebellion against the Rainon. Many did. Many humans, elves, dwarves, and even orcs joined in the resistance, for the sake of the Magyar and for the fate of the world. However, in Grania, on the center island, the last remnants of the Magyar's armies, Rainon invaded, quickly putting Ixthalion in siege. However, with the help of the Magyar, and especially Dwarfko, the city's fortifications could be built big, tough to withstand the many sieges laid upon the city. It endured many weeks of battle. However, one traitor gave Xeris the key, and forces flooded into the city, including all of the Rainon. However, the Magyar managed to counterattack and kill the Rainon in this process. With the Rainon dead for good, many of their forces scattered, and the Magyar had won the end of the world. After the end of the world, there were still many problems facing Palaria. They did not have any sun. What to do with the souls of the dead? And Rainon loyalist. And Eloso is never captured. But this is the tale of how the Magyar won the end of the world. The end.